Right now, let's turn to Atlantic Canada, which is waking up from a winter wall-up. In eastern Newfoundland, they've already been dealing with a huge helping of snow. Now, they got even more. Schools in St. John's are closed again. Even if you manage to get the kids to this school, good luck getting inside. The region has experienced record-breaking snow, more than a meter in the past week alone. Crews are working around the clock, but as you can see, the conditions there are pretty challenging.
I have no words. It's just I've never seen this much snow in my life.
Windows of the kitchen is buried. The whole door is buried. Like, we can't get out.
I'm doing my best to clear the school from snow. It's going to be hard work, a lot of hard work, no doubt.
Let's get into the snow, and we'll do so with Laura Howells in St. John's and Brett Ruskin, who's in Halifax with the aftermath there in Nova Scotia. Start with Laura. The situation, man, Laura, that is a lot of snow behind you.
It's a lot of snow, yeah. And there's even some more coming down this morning, kind of tapered off now, but we do not need it. In the past week, some areas near St. John saw more than 1.5 meters of snow in just a week since last Monday. It's just a crazy amount of snow. We had this big storm this weekend, and we are still in cleanup mode after that. Schools are canceled today. They had a holiday yesterday, which was kind of a blessing because people were told stay off the roads. There was so much cleanup to do. Still more today. It's just massive. People are comparing these recent storms to Snowmageddon in 2020, which was that giant snowstorm that kind of dumped a huge load of snow all at once. We're a couple of centimeters in St. John's away from breaking the record for snowiest month ever recorded, which has been wild. So I'm talking to people who are trapped in their basement apartment because there's so much snow. You know, we've talked to a snowblow repair guy who's just inundated with broken snowblowers, a fire chief who's just dealing with dozens and dozens of chaotic calls this weekend, including his crews having to help deliver a baby in the snowstorm. So the snow is really wreaking some havoc.
Absolutely quite something. Laura, the big question, of course, is where do you put it all?
That is the question. And I mean, normal shovelers are dealing with that. The city of St. John's is dealing with that. Usually we would put it all at the dump, and they're doing that. But now the city has actually asked permission from Ottawa to start dumping snow in the harbor, which hasn't been common practice in years. It's been banned for a while for pollution reasons. So we'll see if that gets approved. Yeah, just trying to cope right now, really. Absolutely. All right, Laura Howells in St. John's, thank you very much. We'll turn to the rest of the Maritimes right now, blanketed with lots of snow, some regions seeing 15 to 25 centimeters. Brett Ruskin in Halifax. Brett, I got to say, compared to St. John's, it looks positively comfortable there, but I know it is not.
David, this is not a competition about who can be the least comfortable, but I kind of get that feeling. But it's kind of nice here, you know. It's not too bad. We have seen other bigger snowstorms in past years, even earlier this year. So we are still seeing some annoyances, let's say, instead of some discomfort. So we are seeing some delays, some cancellations at Halifax International Airport, Halifax Stanfield International Airport, with kind of a holdover from. There's some wind. That's a little bit less comfortable. There we go. There's some discomfort for you, David. And so some delays and cancellations from yesterday are kind of holding over and causing delays today as well. Looks to be clearing up around noon or so. So still certainly call your airline and check on your airline to see if you are flying out of Halifax Stanfield today. Schools are closed. So speaking of comfort, kids will be comfortably at home watching TV or catching up on their homework as need be. And so that's kind of across Nova Scotia. Some post-secondary education centers are opening later today, kind of a delayed opening depending on where they are. We are seeing some delays as well. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but right next to me, gentleman spinning his tires, and he just asked me before we went live if I could help push his car. So I have to cut us off and give us a push, as is a kind of very Canadian thing to do in winter, is to try to push somebody out. So that's what my next order of business is, David, after we're done chatting.
Are you really going to go push a car right now? Like there's a stuck car beside
literally.
you?
Yeah, right now.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Well, look, tilt your camera, because I know you're a one-man operation there, but we'd love to see you at work there. Have at it, and we'll leave you to that much more important task.